Hello, 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 everyone, and thank you for joining me. Welcome back to Skizzlecraft. My name is RedWolf416. Happy tax day to you as well, Trenzalore. Hope your job is treating you well and that you can get some much-needed rest after today or tomorrow. But you might be able to tell from what I am wearing, and probably also from the title of this stream, the kind of stuff that we're going to be getting up to today. I'm wearing my gold helmet so I don't get attacked, and I am carrying some fire resistance potions so that I do not get burned to a crisp, because we are going to be going down into the Nether to do some much needed work on the Nether Tunnel. So hopefully it's not too dark for everyone. I've got my brightness turned up as much as I can. I don't have any special mods that improve on that, but we are going to be going down here. And I just wanted to show you, we're not going to be doing much in the way of adding to the tough walls right now. But we are going to be working on expanding this out here. And we're going to be trying to reach all the way to the end at this level down here. Now we have a layer, I think we have a layer of netherrack under here. Oh, and cobble. Okay, it's been a while since I've been down here, so let's go grab a bunch of cobble. I thought I was going to need this empty shulker for cobble, but we are actually going to go, or I thought I was going to need it for netherrack, but we are going to need it for cobble. So one of the things I've been working on off camera, I think it was off camera, I have made a cobblestone generator, and I haven't, well, stone and cobblestone. I haven't set it up to be super automated or anything like that. It's just sit in mine. Can't remember if I had showed this off or not, but here we go right here. I think it was on a previous stream I did this. And I've also got a dripstone, a pointed dripstone farm over here that I ended up making it automated. I had made it this long at first so that it could grow down plenty far, but then I decided to automate it, and I didn't feel like lowering the rest of it. So it is what it is. We're going to leave it where it is. But let's go ahead and pick up as much of this cobble as we can. And I know I have some more in this chest. Here we go. And let's grab, I don't remember if I have a stone cutter down there. Let's just go ahead and, well, I think I do. If I don't, I'll make another trip. Let's come on back over here. And yeah, it's going to be a little bit more laid back, not quite so much adventuring today or creative building. We're just trying to get this work done, so feel free to say hi in the chat on Twitch, and or if you're on the server, if you're one of the fellow hupsters, say hi on the server, and I will do my best to respond. I do not have a stone cutter. Let's just put that there. Let's go get a stone cutter. So I was trying to get some of this prep work done before starting the stream, but I was running out of time. I had actually been using that time trying to figure out how to get a little bit better quality video from my streams, and I didn't quite get it resolved. I got to dig into the OBS settings just a little bit more to figure that out. But what I'm wanting is, I've noticed that when I download the stream after the fact from Twitch, there's a lot of like digital artifacting that I'm not a fan of. The colors are a bit washed out when I go to post it on YouTube, and I just don't like the way it looks. I want it to be a little bit crisper, a little bit cleaner, a little bit brighter, and it's just not doing it for me. So I was trying to figure out if I could record at the same time that I am doing my stream, and what was happening was a lot of I was getting a lot of audio channels, and that has to do with my output settings in OBS. And that, well, let's go ahead and drink this. And we'll put this back in here, and we'll grab another one just in case. But my output settings for when I'm streaming, they they don't. What they do is they combine a bunch of stuff into one channel, and it has to do that for the stream capability. But then I end up with a lot of other channels that I end up with doubled up audio tracks, such as, for example, this bit of music that we are listening to, which, let me know if the music is too quiet. I've been having trouble hearing it, I've noticed, in my stream playback. But the music we're listening to is Stream Beats by Harris Heller. And we are, I believe, listening to the album Nocturnal. And Harris Heller makes DMCA-free music that you don't have to worry about copyright strikes. It is great for streamers. So just check him out. So what we're doing here is we're just digging down a little bit, trying to figure out how deep we need to go. You know what? I'm just gonna do this for now. We need to go deeper. It's gonna be more difficult, isn't it? Okay, I'll go deeper now. Let's see. How far down are we going? We'll just go down to this layer here. Okay, that should be good. So, anyway, my OBS settings, they are, like I said, I'm getting duplicate channels. I had like 3 channels of Spotify music, and one of those 3 channels was the catch-all channel for streaming, which included my microphone, and it also included the Minecraft in-game sounds, and it included Spotify. And I was thinking that if I'm going to be recording, it would be nice to customize that a little bit more, have stuff like Discord and Spotify all be on separate channels, so that if I have to adjust the volume of my microphone, I'm not adjusting the volume of the music, or if I vice versa, I can adjust the music without messing up my voice. So couldn't quite get it figured out, so I still have to play around with that. And if anybody knows how to adjust that easily, let me know. Like I said, I got to do some more digging. It's going to take more time than the 10 or 15 minutes that I had before starting stream for me to figure it out. Okay, so this back and forth, side to side, is not working for me. We're gonna do this. As you can see, I have this massive lava lake to cross, and we are just going to go straight across on either edge, and that'll make it a little bit easier to add the floor in between, in the middle later. Plus, I just feel like I'm making more progress if I am going in a straight line rather than zigzagging back and forth. So, yep, what I'm doing is, this is like the sub-level of my Nether Tunnel. So, you've already seen how on the Nether Portal entrance, I am planning on doing the fog effect with red glass. And what I want to do is I want to kind of make it look like there is a winding river that is part of my tunnel. Now, of course, I can't do water in the Nether, so we're going to have to do that in a different way. And I was thinking it would be kind of interesting to do more of a mystical river, doing the fog effect with glass. And so to do that, though, you need to dig down pretty deep, especially if you're doing it as part of the floor. You dig down pretty deep, and I'm gonna go back and get more cobble here really soon. I should have brought more with me, but you gotta alternate the layers of glass and air, empty air, to get that fog effect. And so if you're trying to go down by 5 layers of glass, actually need to go down 10 or 11 or something like that. And that's what I've done. I've gone down by about 11, maybe 13. So we'll see what we can get with the glass. What I may do on that river effect is I might still make it so that the lava lake and anything underneath in the nether is still slightly visible through the fog. But the other thing is I'm trying to make this a pretty tall tunnel as well, because I want to make it flyer friendly, elytra friendly. And of course I'm trying to make it horse and foot friendly, and trying to make it spawn proof. So, you know, there's going to be glass for the river, and then anything that is not river is either going to need to have carpet or string. I think string is still non-spawnable. Or it's going to have to be half slabs. So it's going to be a lot of slabbing it up. So we've got a lot of work to do. As you can see, I'm still having to go this way. Hello there! Hey, Iz! Thank you for joining. We're just working on the Nether Tunnel, finally. Hopefully. Not doing some serious design work, just kind of laying out the subfloor. I was explaining that I'm going to be doing the glass fog effect for part of the floor of this tunnel, and so we've got a long stretch to do that's deep down. My tunnel is actually up there where you can see all that flat netherrack. I hope everyone else is having a good evening. At least for me, it's the evening. It is currently 9:20 in the evening on a wonderful Wednesday. Oh no! Been burnt out on Skizzlecraft. That's too bad. Is that just can't think of things to build, or just I hope it's not the people, but I understand sometimes you go through phases. I know, like, I just got back from a work trip a couple weeks ago, and it has really been hard to get back into the groove of streaming and whatnot. I'm gonna put these in here. Like, normally I try and stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it just has not been happening. So I've been just doing it as I feel like I can. Let's get these. And the build, yeah, sometimes it's hard to get creative. I understand it. I mean, sometimes you need a break. Ooh, I am out of my fire protection. Let's get another. Well, hopefully, I mean, just because we love having you around and stuff, hopefully you can find inspiration and motivation. And, you know, it doesn't always have to be about the builds. Sometimes it's about the social interaction. I know my last stream, it was mostly just flying around, doing some digging around in the resource world with Lavender Fox. And, yeah, hang out with friends. Yeah, it's tough too, because like in between the streams I am trying to work on an actual video and edit it together video, and right now I am in the middle of the grind of terraforming around my factory, my rocket factory. And oh, talk about tedious. I mean, I thought that I would enjoy terraforming, but it is difficult to get going on it. And I can't, because of the way I'm dividing up my video into segments, I can't go on to recording the next segment until the terraforming is done, because it's going to be part of a time lapse, and that time lapse needs to be done before I move on to the next bit, showcasing what the next bit of the build in the video is going to be. So yeah, that's a little behind the scenes look of tedium that I've been going through. So that's why we're working on the tunnel tonight, because I'm tired of doing terraforming. So I feel you is, but yeah, sometimes you gotta You gotta take a break if that's what's needed. But I'm so glad you're here. Interesting things that have been going on, though, is I did finally get to go see Project Hail Mary, which was a good movie. I have extremely bad hearing, though. Always have, ever since I was born. Then I ended up working in a machine shop, and my hearing got worse. So whenever I go to see a movie in the theaters, it's a little bit difficult because dialogue is hard for me to understand sometimes. So I unfortunately probably missed out on about 60% of the dialogue because, I don't know, Ryan Gosling, he's a good actor, but he's a quiet actor. And I am very much looking forward to when that movie comes out on the streaming services because I definitely want to see it again. But yeah, if anybody comes up with some special glasses to wear in the theater, kind of like the 3D polarized glasses, where they just only show subtitles that are up on the screen and everybody else doesn't have to look at subtitles, I will definitely be getting those glasses every time I go to the theater. So get on that, all you smart people. Make that happen. Subtitle glasses for in the theater. Yeah, Ryan Gosling is a whisper talker. But still, big fan of his. Fall Guy was another fantastic movie of his. We actually own that one. So. And as I understand it, I keep wanting to say Operation, but it's Project Hail Mary. As I understand it, Project Hail Mary, the book was written by the same guy who wrote The Martian, which was made into a movie with Matt Damon. And that is another amazing movie. Again, I haven't read the books. I really need to, though, since there's two movie... what do you call that? Not a translation, but somebody made them into a movie. Two of his books have been made into movies, and I've liked both of them. Yeah, I would definitely enjoy movies more with subtitle glasses. Adaptation. Thank you. Thank you, Lavender, for that. Words fail me sometimes. Oh. Oh, wait. Alright. That was fun. That would have definitely woken me up if I had gotten knocked off of here. You might have heard me shriek a little bit. Are we at another... Oh, we are almost to the Basalt Delta. That means that we are getting close. Maybe I should turn on my coordinates HUD. I don't know. Might be a little helpful. I think I started this tunnel down low on the other side. Let's turn on the coordinates. Yes, we are getting close. We are definitely getting close. Now I gotta start watching out for the magma cubes. Uh-oh. Alright, Lavender is saying she had a lag spike. My ping looks good, but yeah. Who knows? Luckily I'm not using the lower slabs, so I think there's a little bit less chance of me suddenly falling off. At least that's the times that I've most often fallen off due to lag spikes, is when I'm doing the lower slabs. Get out of here. Stay over there. Alright. course, now we gotta come all the way back. Hey, don't belong. Out of here. We gotta go back and do the other side and then fill everything in the middle. Probably not getting all the way to that today. Because I know I probably can't last that long on just the Nether Tunnel today, and I imagine that my viewers cannot either. So we will get up to some more interesting stuff here in a little bit, but this is just how I wanted to start it. Make a little bit of progress on this. This is stuff that doesn't need to be saved for any kind of a video. I think what I'll do here very soon is I will backtrack. Oh, and time to drink some more juice. Oops. Yeah, I think soon I will backtrack and then head back to this end up above, so that I can, if I don't encounter my tunnel from the other end, I will do that, as I don't want to like go past it or anything like that. Oh, that is part of my tunnel right there. Okay. Well, we will come to right here. All right. Good to know. That means we can go back this way. And let's at least get the other line done during this trip. It doesn't seem as long now that I've actually got a line done. Now, of course, there is a lot more digging out that needs to happen in these little chunk areas here. What do I not need? I don't need that. I want this. I know. We have a gold farm. I don't need to be doing this. But it's going to get dug out eventually anyway, right? Do we brave it? Do we do it? Let's do it. There we go. Be brave. Let's drop off a few blocks. And get ourselves another one of these bad boys. And yeah, we have enough slabs for right now. Now it's time to continue out this way. This still boggles my mind right here that they would do this. So, another show that I've been watching a lot lately. This isn't the first time I've watched it, but I've been watching. This is why I have a rocket factory. I may have said this in a previous stream, but if you didn't see it, then I'm just going to talk about it again. I've been going through the History Channel series alone again. This is a reality survival show. This is basically what I feel Survivor should have been, instead of turning into a collection of games where you can get immunity and there's a possibility of getting voted off the island and stuff like that. Alone is where contestants are dropped off in an area of wilderness all by themselves. 10 contestants. They each get their own designated area, and they have virtually no contact with any other humans. They're only allowed up to 10 items that they have to pick from a list of survival tools. Hey, nabbit. And they have to survive. They have to build their own shelter. They have to source their own food and drinking water. And they're usually dropped off right as it's getting close to winter time. So things are pretty difficult. So, and it's a last man standing sort of thing. They do have radios. They do get regular checkups from medical professionals, experts, to make sure they are not in ill health and starving. If you get injured, you do have a radio where you can tap an emergency button and have them come and extract you, but then that means you are automatically disqualified and can't finish the contest. So, yeah, or if they have to pull you out because you're malnourished, because you're not getting enough to eat, which has happened, then yeah, you lose. The winner walks away with $500,000, which after taxes is probably more like $250,000, but that's still a pretty big sum. And yeah, just the episode or a season is approximately 12 episodes long. And you know, you get people who tap out early, you get people who last all the way almost until the end. It's just really interesting, and what's most interesting to me about it is the psychological aspect of it. You know, when people are isolated that long, even though they get to see the doctors once a week for checkups, they come to their camp and stuff like that, there is no conversation that happens apart from like medical checkup questions. So they have no idea what's going on in the world. They've left their family behind for the duration of this contest because they are alone, literally, and it's pretty awesome. Like the most recent season, season 11, which is what inspired me to start watching all the rest of the seasons again. Season 11, they one guy bagged a 1,200-pound moose, which was amazing. So yeah, just been watching that. Big fan of that. Do I know how to do any of that stuff? No, it's all book knowledge. I don't really have any practical knowledge. Don't ask me to start a fire by rubbing sticks together or how to build a shelter. I have the head knowledge, but I would probably just I would probably last like one night without a shelter, and I would probably be curled up in a ball, sucking my thumb under the roots of some tree, hoping that some wild animal didn't eat me. But it's fun to watch. That's the thing that I've been watching recently in my free time. Ooh, only lost one rocket there. That's improvement. How about y'all? Anybody else watching anything good? You been watching anything good lately? Or lavender? Well, I will say the nice thing about me finding something to ramble about is it does seem to pass the time faster, at least for me. I don't know about y'all. I haven't watched TV in so long. Are you going the Gemini Tay route? Just staying off of TV altogether and movies? Which is fine. I mean, I could probably stand to spend less time watching TV. Yeah. It's interesting because this Alone series is about the only reality or TV series that I like. I mean, I watch TV shows occasionally, but it's really hard for me to find a TV series that I really like. But one thing I do like about the well-made TV series, more than a movie, is they do have a lot more time for plot and character development, provided it's done correctly. Sometimes TV shows, it's like they never planned on going past the first season, and so, you know, the second season they almost jumped the shark, which ironically is another reference to a TV show. But if they can recover from that and they do the series for only a limited number of seasons, I'm usually a big fan of that. Like, if there's a planned ending to it. For example, another series that I really liked was Turn, Washington's Spies. And that one only had 4 seasons. And they did a very good job on that. You get into shows like Lost, at the time when that came out, that was a fantastic series. And then it just is like they didn't know how to end it. And they just kept going. And finally, the last season was just a real disappointment. Oh, the Percy Jackson series is good. Yeah, been watching that. Yeah, movies are nice. It's I do like that, you know, you've gotten everything from the movie once you watch the 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and that's good. But yeah, like I said, the series, they really do have more time to develop the characters and the plot and stuff. So I'm a little bit on the fence. I think overall I prefer movies just because it's so hard to find a good series. The movies were disappointing. Yeah, I haven't ever read the books, so I can't weigh in on that. The movies, for what they were, since I hadn't ever seen it before, they were all right. But yes, the series is much better than the movies were. It's kind of like if you played a video game from a long time ago, and it was just absolutely amazing and pivotal for you in your video game career or whatever. Like for me, growing up, it was GoldenEye. GoldenEye was just absolutely amazing. Then years later, I went back to try it again, and I was horrible at it. And it's like, I was like, oh well, yeah. At the time, it was groundbreaking, but it's not that great anymore, based off of what we're used to. And that's kind of how I feel sometimes about movies. Like, I get all excited. I mean, this is going to really make me sound like the old man that I kind of am. But, you know, I tell my little wolf cub about the movies that I like and watch. And so we get him to watch one of the older movies that I had growing up. And usually he likes them okay. But there are times where he and I are both like, yeah, that wasn't anything special, was it? So, yeah, I get that with the Percy Jackson movies. That, you know, at the time when they came out, me not having read the books, I thought they were good. And then going back, I'm like, yeah, they're all right. I mean, I try and approach movies, even if it's one that I know is not going to be great. If I know I'm going to be watching it, I try and approach movies with, at least it'll have entertainment value. It may not be great, but if I know that it is not an Oscar-worthy movie, then I'm usually not disappointed. Yeah, that's out of there. Get a couple more of these. You know, did I really just drink that? I was on the wrong item, and it doesn't add up. Ugh. It would be nice if that gave me 16 minutes, but no, it just reset to 8 minutes. All right. Back at it. It's funny, if you ever notice, like, oh, yes, I that pause was the gears in my head kicking into place, trying to remember who Lance Reddick was. Yes, he was also in the John Wick series of movies, wasn't he? My phone just thought that I was talking to it. Yes, that is a shame about him. I was about ready to say something, then my phone distracted me. Oh. Did I just talk my way past? Oh my gosh! What are y'all doing? You didn't tell me I went so far. Oh. At least I'm not in somebody else's tunnel now. Just, we'll just block this out. Oh, this is my stopping place right here. You see nothing. There. You see nothing. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Never happened. Oh my gosh. I went way far past where I was supposed to. Whoopsie. And let me guess, I didn't quite go far enough over here, probably. Oh, there it is. Yep, I'm fine. Okay. No, that's that bit done. Where are we at? We're at 40 minutes into this. I don't know. What should we do next? I mean, I could start doing the zigzag a little bit more, or I could do more lines coming out. Let's do the center line. These are getting faster each time. How much time we got left on this? 4 minutes and 30? Yep. Yeah, we can do it this way. Out, my face. I'm always terrified of flying around in the Nether. All right, we're on the center line right here. I think. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, there we go. Let's get this made. Let's see here. I haven't seen any. Well, I did see the Mario movie. Not this last weekend. That was Hail Mary. The weekend before that was Mario. So, yay for. Ah, come on. Yay for gift cards to the movie theater. About the only reason we go to. Yeah, it's kind of hard to miss it when I celebrate running out of a stack of something by accidentally setting off some rockets. Again, the reason for the rocket factory being my first major build. Yeah, yay for gift cards, because, oh man, movie theaters have gotten expensive. Yeah, it's difficult too. Like I was saying with my bad hearing, makes me less inclined to go to the movie theater anymore. But no, wall. It's like why spend that kind of money on something I'm not going to be able to hear? Well, Lavender, I was able to put that pointed dripstone we got to good use. I now have a dripstone farm and a lava farm. And now that I have a pointed dripstone farm, I don't know if I'm ever going to need any more pointed dripstone beyond that one stack that I got. But, you know, it's the principle of the thing, making a farm. Because now I've got unlimited pointed dripstone. I can have an unlimited dripstone for all my, I don't know, dirty, rocky ground terraforming needs. I was thinking I'm going to use them some as part of the pathways in my desert biome, so that's helpful at least. Of course, my makeshift industrial area is possibly getting a little bit out of control, and I need to make a more official industrial area that I can move all my farms to. Yeah, you've hoarded all these resources to where you're almost in creative mode now. And I'm of the mindset that, like, you know, if a farm can be built, you should build it. And if you're going to have a farm, you might as well have excessive amounts of the item you're farming. Way more than you ever need. Do I need to have 10 million slime balls? No. Am I going to? Oh, you better believe it. Yes. Always. Wouldn't it be funny if after I went so far on that path, if I don't have enough slabs on me to make it all the way on this one, then the question would be, should I mine out the cobble that I accidentally laid down too far on that second path, or do I just fly back and make some more slabs? Oh, I am out of the anti-fire juice. I am not trusting enough of my own abilities to avoid that. Oh, come on. I was so close to avoiding that. Oh, well. I was actually watching the numbers on that stack, hoping that it would not, that I'd be able to stop myself before I set off a rocket. But you know what I don't need anymore, though? Those just get in the way. They were about 50% smaller. I might keep them up more often. 50% smaller, and told me what biome I was in. Like, if I can find out what Tango Tech does to get his coordinates and biome, it's so small in the upper left-hand corner, I'm totally getting that resource pack. Then I would probably always have the coordinates up. luckily down this far, that is such a large lava lake there. I don't think it's going to be too much trouble to mine out. Even in this basalt delta, I don't think it's going to be too much trouble to mine stuff out. I mean, we got a bunch there, but you can see there's... No, that's not my tunnel. That was... Oh, hold on, I got a cough. Excuse me. All better. Yeah, that was part of the Halloween tunnel. But, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, mining out the basalt delta. Yeah, my tunnel is right up there. So, luckily there's this big air gap here. Hopefully it won't get too difficult to mine all this out. But that is not happening today. Because I tell you what, my left pinky is cramping up something fierce. Oh! Hello, Lavender. I am below you. Hello. So right near the entrance to my tunnel, the big part of the tunnel.
I am.
Ah, there you are. Hi.
I brought you gifts.
Did you? I will be right up. I'm almost to some stairs that I have there. Let's see here. Let's see if I can do this without splatting.
Don't splat.
Ow! Just a little bit. No, I don't. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Coming out of the ground like a mole person. Hello. Was ist das? Ooh, thank you.
Yeah.
Whoops. Sorry.
That's okay.
I got eager.
That and that.
Well, thank you.
Ah.
Speaking of creative mode, right?
Yeah. You have plenty of, what's that? 8 times 15? Yeah, you got plus the...
Excellent, thank you.
Yeah. I'm not doing math right now, so you can figure that out.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, bye, thank you. Yay. More yay don't die juice. Alright, let's see here. Whoop. No. Yeah, that'll be fine. Well, no. I will. Ow! I will put that back. Somebody will yell at me for having a hole right in front of my door. Alright, we are not on the center path right now. Oh, excuse me. Whoa. Step away for a minute and y'all just take over. Whee! There we go. Yep, we'll put this right over here. Thank you. Let's get rid of some junk here. So the question is, now, at this point, what do we do next? What do we do next? Because that was a lot of fun and satisfying getting to work on that some. But I want to be done with the tunnel for today. Yeah. It's a work in progress. What can I say? I could probably do some mining with the... Ooh! I know what I need to do. I expanded my base and I didn't check out all the corners. And we're gonna need to go get some XP. Some delicious XP here pretty soon. So maybe... Whoop, nighttime! Oink. We need to go see what is in the new corners of our base claim boundary, because we did that with the old boundary. In fact, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to get a little bit more suited up here. Or those, my work boots don't fall. Yeah, that's blast protection versus protection. Yeah, let's do the blast protection ones, actually. And we might need that. And we don't need the hoe. We might need more torches, though. Let's just do that. No, we need some of those in here. There we go. And let's go ahead and get ladders. We don't have sticks in here. What do we have? Nope. Okay. I know where the ladders are. Bullseye. Oh, missed him. Got him. All right, let's go over to our new corner. Over here. That's our old one right there. We came out by 2 more chunks. And this is our new one right here. So let's do some digging down. Make sure I've got everything I need. Yeah, I'll just leave some chests along the way or something like that. There we go. We will do it going this way. And we will put the ladder up. I forgot to go get the ladders. Oh, my face. Because I'm wanting to do this digging because I am still trying to find... Oh man, I've got a lot of stuff that I really don't need on me. I'm still hopefully... Give me that back. I'm still hopefully trying to find some kind of a spawner. I mean, a zombie spawner would be nice, but you know what would be really nice? Would be a skeleton spawner. Okay. Good enough. For now. So I'm just hoping that by going down on the corners, I'll be able to spot something cool. And maybe, I don't know, a cool biome or something like that, or a cool cave. Did I really forget to put my sand away? Alright, we're going to suit up, get a couple more spots because of that. Don't tell me, it's almost nighttime. Nope, just dark because I am in the corner. I am not brave enough to dig straight down. But apparently I am dumb enough to not place ladders that I have in my hand. You know, it's funny that my day job is all about, like, finding the most efficient and cost-effective way of doing things. But once I get into Minecraft, I am far from efficient. Like this, for example. I probably just did it again. Okay. Ow. Just put you there. Yep, there's going to be a lot of stuff that's despawning. Just have to deal with it. Not at all how I wanted to place those. There we go. Ow. Come on. Alright, fine. I will put another torch. We are reaching that hour of the night where my brain starts shutting down on the conversation material. And I just kind of sit here and mindlessly dig. So if this starts turning into an ASMR stream, I apologize. Unless that's what you want. No. No. Bad ladder. There we go. And yes, I could have used a shovel for that, but that would involve me going into my inventory again and selecting the shovel, and I didn't want to do that. What I do want is to lay another torch, lay down some more ladders, and I do want to silk touch that coal. Means that something needs to go down there. Now we're getting into the deep slate. And yes, I have silk touched it, but you know what? I'm going to care about that less, since one of the upcoming updates means that we will be able to use the stone cutter to turn deep slate into cobbled deep slate. There we go. And we'll go ahead and put another torch right there. Also, it seems that I am not picking up the deep slate, which I should. There we go. Okay. Is this going to be solid all the way down? I might be a little put out if it is. Maybe not put out. Feelings hurt a little bit? No. Actually, it would just be kind of ironic and fitting if that was the case. Oh. Well, not quite solid all the way down. Let's get some ladders in here. Maybe a couple more torches. Oh, creepy cave sounds. And maybe I will turn my coordinates back on. What do you think? Should we just do that? Oh, that is in the direction of my flame. That's good. Let's swap that torch out. We'll just wall ourselves in here and kind of ignore that this cave is here a little bit. Only a little bit, though. Just make sure that we're well blocked off from any sneaky sneakies might try and get us. Interesting. Okay, so this side here is not in the area of our base claim. And look at that! Just outside my claim. I cannot get those diamonds. But this is within the claim. Let's put another... I'm telling you, torch arrows. Torch arrows need to happen. Alright, let's see if this ends up... It's going to open up under us a little bit more. And it looks like we've been spawning some welcoming committee. Let's see here. Let's make a little bit of a wall here. So we don't hurt ourselves. Put that there. Now we can look out, but not get hurt. Oh yeah. That's going to be fun. I probably should have some gravel with me, but I do not. Potential for great things happening here. Like what? I mean, I got cave, yes, but I would love to hear your vision, LBB. You tell. Okay. Where am I? Let's see here. That is not my area over there. Great screams and death. Yes. Yes. If that's what you call great things, then yes. Great things are great screams and death. Yeah. Very manly screams. Battle cries. Popcorn. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Enjoy the show. Hopefully not. Manly battle cries, yes. Oh, come on. I don't want to go down in the deep dark hole. Oh, I'm glad it's not a deep dark. Holy cow. Alright, it's time for the Wimpy Bucket. Let's see what's happening. Oh, not right there. Right there. Nope. Oh, I'm gonna drown myself. Well, this isn't the kind of adventure that I wanted to have. Give me that back. You believe, LBB, you believe in my death and my screams. You go away. Okay, where's my hole? Where am I trying to get to? Just go down there like that. Again? Another? I mean, I will have to torch that up eventually, I guess. There's some gravel there. No, I can't reach it. Oh, I see you, Mr. Creepy. No. You do not get to drop down on me. There we go. Okay. This is mostly okay to dig straight down. Until it's not. Yes. Maybe not tonight. I'm trying to avoid the battles tonight, but maybe in the next stream. Maybe I can... Yeah. Maybe I can start alternating between hang out with friends in a stream and do something productive with my base. Oh, hi there. Well, Lavender, if you're heading to bed, you have a good night, and thank you for the gifts. It's good to see you. See you? Yeah, my voice. Okay, we're gonna fill all this in so we can dig it out again later. Over there. Okay. Now I need another torch. Right there. Oh, okay. Now we're getting there. Now we're getting there. I am being super wimpy right now. There we go. Now this is getting a little bit more manageable. Wimpy is acceptable. It's too late for bravery right now. Oh. Hello. Ow. Yeah, I knew you'd do that. Figures. Where did that one go? Alright, we're gonna start getting colorful with these walls. Okay, give me that back. Now what else do we have? Sand. There we go. We'll do a different terracotta. I still want something interesting. Like a spawner. Yes. Granted, those who are wimpy rarely get their name in the history books, but they also live longer. I do wish there was a way to get the Twitch chat to show up on my screen in front of me where I am looking at my game, but I don't think that's possible. Ooh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You know why I say that? Let me put down a torch. Look at this. F3 grid. Look at that. There's the edge of the chunk border right there. Inside my boundary, outside my boundary. No touchy. The Minecraft, what is it? The seed is having a laugh at me. Alright, we made it. Bedrock. Found nothing except for a cave that I didn't want to explore. That's not what I wanted to put there. Alright. We're gonna do this. Duration 3. Tally ho. Oh, not quite. There we go. Well, we got one corner done. We won't deal with the other one tonight. But I will show. Did I just do 2 duration 3 rockets? Yay, Rocket Factory. I'll show you where the other corner is. We're going to have to dig down even further because we're starting at a slightly higher elevation. And that's it. That's my other corner of my boundary. The reason I expanded it out this way instead of equally on all sides, and therefore I moved the center of my claim. I did that because of this corner here and my trial chamber. And that put most of the trial chamber within my boundary. I'm gonna take a quick nap here. I think we can get rid of the armor. Yeah. Well, we can't get rid of the armor. I've got too much stuff in my pockets. Let's take that off. We're not going into the Nether again tonight. Well, we are, but it's not a big deal. We're gonna head to the Ender here and get things patched up a little bit, which honestly, yeah, those things are fine. I thought I was going to be able to sleep, but apparently it is not dark enough for that yet. We're just going to offload some materials. That, and that. Oh, I know where I need to put this. Right in there. That we should fortune that before we do anything else. And these last couple of things we can just pop in here. There we go. That there, and our ladders. Let's put them back in their proper chests. Sounds like the tunes died. Not died, but the album is finished. Let's take care of that for a second here, really quick. Hopefully it doesn't turn to night. Yeah, that album was Nocturnal. We're going to go into the album Reflection. Same artist. Harris Heller, Stream Beats. Check him out. He's awesome. Yeah, going a little crazy on my flying there. Yep, we're gonna head to the Ender. And go from there. I know a lot of time was spent in the Nether today in the darkness and then digging a hole. Honestly, my streams are the time where I am the most able to focus on work. Sorry about that little pause screen there. The streams are the times that I am actually able to play for the longest. Therefore, that's the time when the most mundane stuff needs to be done. Yeah. Don't go through the portal if you want to go to the Ender. Don't go through the portal. Go through the portal. Oh, I almost made the corner. I was trying to do it in one rocket. So many portal sounds. Oh, I should not have used duration 3 right there. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's been a while since I've been over here. What else do we have? We do have mending on that. All right. Now, I'm going to need to get a new infinity bow pretty soon. What's my durability? I'm at 160 out of 384. Maybe that'll be for a future stream. I'll do some villager trading while my bow is still good, so I know what I'm supposed to get. And that one. Oh, LBB, did I get you a super donk? I can't recall. As in, like, a donkey? I don't recall either. I will check that out when I head back to my base after I do this. Because I really don't know. Let's find out in just a minute. Together! I can't remember if I have a donkey or not. I have a couple of camels. And I have a zombie camel. Or two. If anybody wants a zombie camel, they keep spawning in my area. I have a couple of longhorn cows. Well, actually, I have way more than a couple now. I finally started breeding them up. I don't know about the super donk. Alright, well, thank you for joining, LBB. Have a good night. And, yeah, I'll let you know at the end of this stream, or I'll send you a message on Discord regarding the donkey. And we'll figure out a time to meet up if I don't have one, because that would be awesome. I'm going to work my way up to a little over level 30 here, and then we'll call it good. Of course, I forgot to fill my inventory with other things. Give me that head. There we go. I will take that head. Almost to level 30 here. There we go. Let's go. Yeah, good enough. Let's get rid of you guys. Let's get rid of you guys. And we will put this up here. Fortune can go up here. Shovel can go down here. There we go. Now we're slightly more organized. I will just leave that be. Let's go back to our base and see if we have a super donk. Because I do not recall. If I do have him, it'd be down here. And honestly, I don't think I have any donkeys. Huh. Something just died. Oh, hello. Oh, I missed. Missed again. There we go. Maybe it's getting a little too late for those kind of games. My aim is not what it usually is. More fun, more bones, more arrows. Okay, let's drop off our little bit of mob drops that we got there. And we do not have a super donk, so I will let LBB know in Discord. And then she and I will have to work out a time when we can meet up. Maybe we can do a trade with the camel. What are we doing? Mob drops? No, let's take that. You can go there. Put that there. And one of those there. It's in the wrong spot. Let's eat a little bit. And we don't need the duration 3 rockets to get up here. And with that, thank you all very much for joining me tonight on this stream from the Skizzlecraft server. Really appreciate it. And I want to see, I'm going to try something. I don't know if it's possible, but is there, how do I raid? Well, I don't know if there's anyone that I can raid. There's nobody that I know streaming. Although Avid is streaming. How do I send a raid? Does anybody know how to send a raid? Let's see. Their way. Maybe I don't have that status yet in Twitch. Well, instead, I will just wish you all a pleasant rest of your night. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next stream. If you are watching this at a later date on YouTube, thank you so much. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And ring that bell icon if you want to get notifications when I release new videos. I look forward to seeing you all next time. Peace out. Bye.